Hey guys, we're out here ice fishing day. A little slow. It's early, got a couple hours till we get into the low light, which just seems to be when the fish are biting, period. I'm out here actually on Lake Ponce today. I haven't been out here all year. But I wanted to go out and try some of my new rods. I got some of these St.Croix Mojo Ice. And these are, new, reintroduced them this year. Awesome little reel seat. You don't have to tape your reels and use bands on them anymore. Super comfy, great grip. Running a 24-inch medium. I'm in this pretty confined little hub here. It's a 2-3 man hub. So these 24s mediums are really good. Plenty of room. If I'm outside hole hopping like I was just a second ago, I run my 32 or my 36s. The action on these is great. Everything that you come to expect with the St. Croix rod is with these Mojo Ices at a super affordable price. I think they're like 55 bucks. Okay, so we're jigging. This is the medium action. Pretty good little fast tip on it. It's great for running, buckshot spoons, glide baits, anything, a little bit of weight, it handles it just fine. This one's on mono, so I don't run a lot of mono, but the bite's pretty slow. Just had a few fish come in. Just running a little perch eye dropper. What I like to do is get these dropping. I'm running mono just for the fact that I want to slow it down. Okay, the bite's slow. Maybe I'm going to downsize. I got a dead stick over here as well. Fish really are actually super high, and then I'm catching them and they're going down at the bottom, and then they're kind of out of there. So, but running a heavier, if I'm running a buckshot or something that's a little heavier, I want to drop it down slow. Let those fish see it from a distance, and just kind of work my way down with it. Okay, the mono's going to help slow it down a little bit. Flutter spoon, something like that, that's going to glide all over the place, but just let it drop on a free line. Work these down. This water I can see probably 6-7 feet deep at least, so it is clear. They're going to see it from a long ways away. Hope come, call them in. You kind of see that dropping down on the graph. The juicer's kind of missing it a little bit as I work that down real slow. I'm going to get it down there. These fish are going to come up. Walleye feet up. If you can get above them or get them to show up, just slowly lift that sucker up above them. Until then, I'm just going to give it some pop. So when it's slow like this, make some noise down there. All right? Northland's ripping shads, the pink and white, the green and white one's been really good. I've got my biggest walleye ice fishing on a ripping shad, a lipless bait. But Northland makes a ripping shad. Love these things. I drop them down. I'm going to give them about half a dozen to a dozen rips. Try to get that rattle going, some vibration, call these fish in a little bit. I just drop it down, rip it a few times, set it aside, drop a jig back down, minnow head, or some spikes, whatever. I got some reds on one, and I got a minnow head here on another one. Once I get them coming in, basically, if I've got them on the screen over the last few weeks, I've been able to catch them. Occasionally, when I've had one, I dropped that rip shad down there to make some noise and whack, ran right in, got one hooked up on it, came off, didn't get it in, but they work. I've got all my biggest walleyes over, 20, 22, 24 ice fishing, all have come on that rip shad. So hard to beat the dead sticks. I got the tip ups out. Always gonna get a dead stick out right when I show up. Put it down when I'm getting things set up. I want to find some fish, pop a couple holes in areas, throw the tip ups out. While I'm kind of looking around, I'll run this Helix 5 here and just shoot through the ice so I can find my depth, and I can even mark some fish down there if there's some good ones, sizable ones in that area, so I'm not wasting drilling a bunch of holes. I'm running a cordless, DeWalt, so I don't get to drill a whole lot of holes now that we got ice that's 10 plus inches. So I just got to maximize my batteries and get on these fish. So I've had a few come in. It's been pretty darn slow, but we expect sometime in the next hour or so, as the sun goes down, these fish fire up and